I've been in 5 or 6 films at this point. First one I was in was Into the Junkenverse, which is one of a series of films featuring a recurring character named Junkenstein. I played Metaton and kind of established my interpretation of the character. Next one I was in was Black and White. I played as Zinzalin, one of the elders, and the Shadow Triad. Third film was Judgment, the Undertale film, where I played as Sans, the Skeleton Man. Fourth film was Goofy Goober Rock, where I played SpongeBob. Loss, an adaptation of a scene from Xenoblade Chronicles. I played Metalface, the antagonist. Most recently, I was Billy La Bufanda in an adaptation of an animatic used to teach some Spanish. So I guess that was 7 films. I was off. As well as a few miscellaneous roles where I just did voice acting. I think filming for most of these took 3 to 6 hours. Then there's like 10 minutes of putting together a costume that somewhat resembles the character. I think the one that I go back to the most is probably Judgment, the Sans film. The most recent film I was in was Billy La Bufanda, and that was originally a Spanish music video with English subtitles that we adapted into live action. I played the male lead, Billy La Bufanda. Based off what I saw in the video, he's actually a bit of a snob. He didn't like the other clothes that belonged to the guy that he belonged to. He lived up on his neck, away from everything, until one day when he fell off and he met a pair of pink boots and just fell in love with them. You know, the way scarves usually do. I am currently overlooking what we colloquially call the Castle. It's a collection of the newest building, Veterans Hall. We filmed Judgment partially in its archway and partly in the center of this whole area. On the opposite side to where I am sitting is where we filmed most of Goofy Goober Rock. Where I'm seated right now at McNeil Hall, we filmed Zinzalin scenes from Black and White. One of my favorite production memories was probably doing the latter half of Loss. Now, that was a bit of a tough shoot. Kara, who plays the female lead, was not able to arrive until after we'd finished all the other scenes, so it was a long day. I was pretty tired. Actually, at the end of it, it was pretty much just me and Kara. Turns out that Kara and I have some of the same sense of humor, and we bounced off of each other through a lot of the takes. At one point, it was like right before we started filming, just to break the silence, I just looked at her and went, and then both of us just lost it. She lost it first, and when she started laughing, I started laughing.
What? What's happening?
It was just a very surreal experience. So one thing I've learned while working with Matthew is that, I mean, it's fun. Kind of has to be, considering that I'm not getting paid for this.